Vegeta yet. Grade 8 Vegeta. So pull up, watch me beat him, because I'm about to beat his ass.
I'm about to beat his ass. What's up, y'all? What's going on? We outside, man. We outside. Um, we about to fight this damn grade 8 Vegeta. He been handing out hands to everybody in the gaming community, it looks like, but he doing it to me right now. Pause that. Um, yeah, he's been socking me out, but now I'm about to get it back in blood, so y'all can watch me as I fight him. Um, let's see how long it takes. Just posting right now. We're gonna get a cracking suit. I ain't gonna take too much of y'all time. I got a show tonight, so I'm gonna be on for like an hour and some change, probably a little bit over that. Um, yeah, so let's get this shit cracking, man. What up? What up? What up? What's cracking? Turn up, turn up, turn up, turn up, turn up, turn up. Oh, man. Pull up. All right, let's do it. Let's get it. Oh, everybody! See, I didn't even know that. Everybody got their own. Everybody got their own little shindig, their own little story. Okay. DK, what's up, man? I'm still not calling you King Kong, dog. What's up, man? What's good? What's going on, bro? What's up, man? Trying to see what this let's see see what this grade 8 hitting for, man. I know it's been giving the community problems. It's been giving me problems too, so I'm just out here, bro. I'm just out here hopping on. I'm gonna get a real schedule. That's my word. I'm getting some when people post their stream and stuff, they have their little artwork and stuff like that. So I'm getting that made this week, and then I'm gonna have a schedule with it, and then I'm actually, for doing my own version, of, I guess, animation, if you will, of just recapping stuff, talking shit. I'm currently watching Blood War and Fire Force, so I'm kind of treat it like animation, where I pop in, kind of review it and then talk about it. I need to get away. Hold on, wait a minute. So I'm gonna treat it like that. But I've watched maybe 6. I can't really do an official review of Fire Force of those episodes. So I don't know how many episodes that I've watched. Take that. Do I have a spirit bomb? What you been watching, DK? Man. Okay, how many? Okay, hold on. Let's go. Damn. I feel like I be figuring a fight out. Oh my, wow, 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 wow. Ooh, I was able to dodge it though. Oh no, I wasn't. Damn, I thought I had dodged it. What you been reading? What you been reading? I finished the Jujutsu Kaisen manga. I just finished that a couple weeks back. Whenever it was done, I finished that, and I haven't really been reading nothing else. I wanted to start My Hero, but I didn't really. I ain't started. I'm not paying attention. He just coming out the gate with that, and I'm getting smoked by it. That's already putting me at a disadvantage. Do I get an ultimate? So I don't have an ultimate. Okay. Okay. Don't have an ultimate. But I can spam this. Okay. Gotta learn. Remaster your talent is mine. Okay. I haven't heard it. I've heard of Is that Remaster? Is that all one title? Damn, I took that straight to the face. Oh, I got it. Oh, that's not good. Damn, how did he still get his attack off? Oh, wow. How did... Bro, that's trash. How the hell did he just get that off? That is garbage. Oh, goodness. Remonster, does that one have does that one have an anime? Does Remonster have an anime? Doing no, look at them lower difficulty. You talking stuff? So I still caught a piece of that. Just open up the game, but that's crazy. All right, okay. That's the thing about it too. Is just like the pacing is trash. Oh, okay, that sounds about right. So I still get hit even though I hit mine before him. So I'm still catching it even if I'm moving out the way. I gotta get up in the air. Okay, I missed that one. I don't really skip too much, but people have been liking it, so it's a win. Yeah, that's the thing, man. It's just like it's always. I mean, I understand from a money perspective why you don't go with the source material page for page, just because you want to elongate it as much as you can to get your money's worth. But at the same time, it's like, fam, like if it's at the detriment of the show, then it's stupid. Because I mean, I would say, I mean, depending on who you talk to, I feel like the pacing in Demon Slayer was really good, and then they kind of got, some people, it was hit or miss. Some people liked it that they went up, that they added a whole bunch of stuff. Some people didn't. Some people was like, this is dragging. But I think that's the issue that you run into, especially with these new animes. And I don't want to talk down on like nobody that's new to anime, but people that have been watching anime for a long time, like, oh, this round is a wash. People that have been watching anime for a long time, okay, bro, all right, and then okay. People that have been watching anime for a long time, they know that there's going to be filler, there's going to be longer episodes and stuff like this. But I feel like this new COVID generation of anime watchers, they're not used to it because they got the Jujutsu Kaisen, the Demon Slayers, and then some other, the solo levelings, the stuff like that, where it's like very short. They get to the point. Even something like a God of High School, which wasn't great, but they get to a point where everything is super short. Everything is concise. So when they get to something that has a longer episode count or has filler or something like a Demon Slayer who started off firing on all cylinders and then might have changed a little bit and got a little bit longer, they're like, oh, this is trash, I'm leaving, or something like that. So I think we're fine. We're kind of annoyed by it, but I know like the under 4 or 5 year anime watchers are kind of like, bro, what's going on with some of these animes? They don't have the attention span for it. And that don't make it good for us either. Like, it's annoying to us either, but this is what we're accustomed to. So, oh, I can move this. Okay. All right. Okay. He not that hard. I just gotta move out the way. I'm making it easier said than done because I ain't done it. Okay, so I can't get super close to him. And I gotta move out the way. Okay, cool. So did that land or not? Okay, so he just keeps spamming that. Alright, gotta move out the way. Yeah, okay, so he can block that. I don't want to keep flying around. I just want to stay in one spot. I got to get these controls down too. That's part of it. Why does he keep going so far? I just want him to move out that little shoulder thing. That little shoulder thing is rocking me out. Let me, cause he be closing the distance hella quick with that. You can get behind him, but it take one of your little bars, and then that dragon dash thing that I've been doing is like I'm moving out the way, but I'm not. I guess I just want to do it. I gotta get in the air. Get out the way. All right, let me. What the kids be saying? Let me lock in. Let me lock in. So he was able to hit me, bro. That's trash. And I just wasted my. Bro, I keep trying to do my command, man. He's keep hitting me out of it. I'm getting packed up. I am getting packed up. I just need to see. Is the audio coming through pretty good? Not my audio, but like the game audio. Oh shoot.
After all this time, I get it. The monster killed Grandpa, and the one that destroyed the tournament arena. All of that was me. I owe this to you.
What?
Beat this guy, no matter what.
What?
Every ounce of my energy for the
That's
tournament.
what shoulder check is getting me.
If I die, I'll see you in the next one. At least I'll get to apologize to you.
It's a little low.
I'm not done yet.
Oh, you played this. Oh, I thought you ain't played it how you was talking. You said a day? God damn. I ain't saying god dang like you suck. It's just, damn, because you play games more than me. So you had trouble, man. Oh, okay. Oh wait, we might be. Hold on. No, don't try to go crazy. You know when the computer more behind than they thought and they start doing stupid stuff. Yeah, hold on. No. Hold on. Let me. Yeah, you done. You're out of here. That's game. Oh! Don't be trying. No. You bet fucker not. Come on. Come on, move. Game. You. Oh! Bitch. Come on. There's no way. There's no fucking way. There's no way. That's trash. Nah, I got. That's on me.
After all this time,
trash.
I get it. The monster killed Grandpa, and the one that destroyed the tournament arena.
That's trash.
All
I knew it. That's what they be doing. It's just like the game be like, oh wait. We are not where we supposed to do. Where we supposed to be. Like, let's get crazy, y'all. That's crazy that he can just block it and it takes so much off of
for
it.
the tiniest chance at victory.
It's all good. I'm gonna pack him up.
I'll see you in the next world. At least I'll
I'm
get
gonna
to
pack him up.
apologize to
I'm
you.
starting to. Ooh, putting it together a little bit better. Damn, you sucking me up. Okay, all right. So this is clearly I can. I should not be doing this. This is stupid. I should not be up this close to him. Like, you can just take that and it.
Just for that, I'm going to crush you like a grape.
Oh shit!
Just for that.
How do you grab me? Oh, okay. Cause I've been hitting it like right when I get it. Okay, I thought it was all the same. Cause I usually get my spirit bomb, so I didn't know if I charge it up more, it's a stronger. Excuse me, it's a stronger Kamehameha. All right, cause I was just doing that. I would do that when I had my spirit bomb, but it don't look like I can get it. So
After all this
I
time,
thought it was just like right when I get to. I gotta get some space though. Hold on, let me get
and the
in
one that
there.
destroyed the tournament arena. All of that was me? I owe this to you, Gramps. I need to beat this guy. No matter what. I'll have to use every ounce of my energy for the tiniest chance at victory. If I die, I'll see you in the next world. At least I'll get to apologize to you.
All right. Yep. Oh, you raggedy bitch. That grab, I gotta get out of his way. You can block some of his attacks. Okay. Oh, he was able to move it? Alright. I got as long as I can. R3. I got classic control, so I don't know if that's the same. I didn't do. No, not classic, I got standard. Oh my god. It's not a huge boost.
No. After all this time, I get it. The monster that killed
Get up
Grandpa.
in the air, get up in the air,
And
get
the
out
one
the
that
way.
destroyed the tournament arena.
Power up.
All of that was me? I owe this to you, Gramps. I need to beat this guy. No matter what. I'll have to use every ounce of my energy for the tiniest chance at victory. If I die, I'll see you in the next world. At least I'll get to apologize to you.
Okay. Come on. Get sparking. And here. I just gotta wait for him to do his attack. Jesus. I am getting smoked. Damn, man. Alright, let's not worry about the past. Damn, that's annoying, though. That's super annoying. I should have finished out and locked in. How long have I been? Okay, come on, bro. How long have I been on? 14 minutes. Oh, this, oh shit. Oh shit.
After all
Damn,
this
man.
time, after all this time, I get it. The monster that killed Grandpa. And the one that destroyed the tournament arena. All of that was me? I owe this to you, Gramps. I need to beat this guy. No matter what. I'll have to use every ounce of my energy for the tiniest chance at victory. If I die, I'll see you in the next world. At least I'll get to apologize to you.
Is the volume better now? I gotta try to get one of them. Okay, cool. Alright. Let's figure this out.
No.
Oh.
After all this time, I get it. The monster that killed Grandpa. And the one that destroyed the tournament arena. All of that was me? I owe this to you, Gramps. I need to beat this guy. No matter what. I'll have to use every ounce of my energy for the tiniest chance at victory. If I die, I'll see you in the next world. At least I'll get to apologize to you.
Vaporize you!
All right, let's go.
I'll break you! I'll break you! I'll break you! I'll vaporize you! I'll vaporize you! Vaporize you!
That's annoying. You are louder than the game, but you can still hear the game. Okay, cool. That's kind of where I wanted it to be better. Because that's why I brought it down to before, because I was looking at like my past streams, and you know, at certain parts when it got mad loud, you really couldn't hear me, especially with me. Not right now, obviously, but when I'll be playing other stuff or playing something that's not as just fucking stressful, then I'll be, you know, talking more. But
After all this time,
I'm trying
I
to.
get it. The monster that killed Grandpa.
Trying to talk and stuff, and
And the one that
homie beating my
destroyed the
ass.
tournament arena. All of that was
That's
me.
the only thing that's annoying is like I can do it when like I'm straight if he don't move. It's when the attack move when I move. That's when it gets annoying. Like right now, like if I'm able to dodge it, I don't know what I need to do to be able to dodge it better, but if I can dodge it when he do it, then it's good. But when it move when I move, I'll be in trouble. Come on. How do you're in the middle of getting attacked. Bro, come on, dog. That's crazy. No, I got my ass whipped. Yeah, that's yeah. Exile lock in. Cause that's trash.
I'll break you!
When I move you,
After all this
that's
time,
funny.
I get it. The
So
monster
funny.
that killed Grandpa. And the one that destroyed the tournament arena.
When I move you.
All of that was me? I owe this to you, Gramps. I need to beat this guy. No matter what. I'll have to use every ounce of my energy for the tiniest chance at victory. If I die, I'll see you in the next world. At least I'll get to apologize to you.
I'll break you! Just when that, I'm going to crush you like a grape! I'll break you! I'll vaporize you! I'll break you! I'll break you!
I be thinking I have I don't know the controls you're using, so I can't help. Yeah, I'm using the standard one. So my block, my I guess dodge or parry is R2 and R1. Cause I went with the standard one. I just realized he do, and that's probably why I'm getting caught. He does two different attacks, and I didn't peep that at first.
And the one that destroyed
He
the
does like a
tournament arena.
ball that, it sounds crazy, a ball that comes out of his mouth, and then he does that one right there. I didn't know that, so that's probably what was hitting me was the
I'll
ball.
have to use every ounce of my energy for the tiniest chance at victory. If I die, I'll see you in the next world. At least I'll get to apologize to you.
Okay, so that Kamehameha does 7,000 damage no matter how far I am.
I'll break you!
Okay, cool. I'll do that jump.
I'll vaporize you!
Okay, so then even when I, okay. He blocked that? Icky.
I'll break you!
Come on. That's true.
I'll break you!
Okay.
I'll break you! I'll break you!
Okay, come. Whoa, hit the. Whoa. I don't. I don't know what's going on. Is he glitching? I'm just gonna take advantage of it. Fuck. I don't know what the happened right there. That was crazy.
Vaporize you!
Come on. So then, damn. Hit the fucking move! Okay, power up.
I'll break you!
Come on, I gotta move out the way of this. There's no way. There's no way. That's so crazy. Oh, I forgot I'm going to a movie after my show.
I'll break you!
After all this time, I get it. The monster that killed Grandpa. And the one that destroyed the tournament arena. All
That's
of
that
was-
shoulder rush thing, the dragon rush, whatever it is. That's be throwing me because I'm be trying to charge and then.
This guy. No matter what, I'll have to use every ounce of my energy.
That's just annoying that he can get to block that late.
If I die, I'll see you in the next world.
Alright, if I can figure out how to block this damn shoulder rush thing he's doing.
Vaporize you.
This, if I can just get out the way of that. Did he take damage too? Okay. And he took me straight to the phone. That's so crazy. He can be mid finishing his attack and then see, that's the annoying part. Is like he does that, and then I can't catch him because I'm still. Yeah, that's weird, man. I guess I just gotta get my timing together.
After all this time, I get it. The monster that killed Grandpa
Let's,
and the one that destroyed the tournament arena. All of that was me? I owe this to you, Gramps. I need to beat this guy. No matter what. I'll have to use every ounce of my energy for the tiniest chance at victory. If I die, I'll see you in the next world. At least I'll get to apologize to you.
did he ever see his, oh yeah, because he didn't go to where they went to. He went to, because he a human, so he ain't never see his grandpa again. I don't think. Did he see his grandpa again?
Vaporize you.
No, he didn't. Okay, yeah, I thought that because they go to Saiyans and humans go to two different places. That makes sense. I was just like, Dandy, he ever see Grandpa Gohan and be like, hey man, my bad, dog, my bad, big dog, I apologize. Man, I'm gonna be hearing I break you in my damn sleep, bro.
After all this time, I get it. The monster that killed Grandpa and the one that destroyed the tournament arena. All of that was me? I owe this to you, Gramps. I need to beat this guy. No matter what. I'll have to use every ounce of my energy for the tiniest chance at victory. If I die, I'll see you in the next world. At least I'll get to apologize to you.
I'll break you! Just for that, I'm going to crush you like a grape! I'll break you!
Bruh.
Just for that, I'm going to crush you like a grape!
This like reminds me of my childhood, but I have much better
The monster
I'm much better controlling my emotions than I did when I was a child. Because
all of that
if I was a 12-year-old me would have broken this controller in half.
I need to beat this guy. No matter what. I'll have to use every ounce of my energy for the tiniest chance at victory. If I die, I'll see you in the next world.
I remember one
At
time
least I'll get to apologize to you.
I'll break you!
I was ooh.
That's it! Just for that, I'm going to crush you like a grape! Just for that,
Oh my goodness.
like a grape! Just for that, I'm going to crush you like a grape!
That's the only thing that I be, because I can throw hands with him. It's just that when he do that, that's when they get annoying. Because that's been probably really my most successful ones is when I've been throwing hands instead of trying to dodge everything. Not try to dodge, but like,
I'm going to crush you like a grape! I'll break you!
man, that's what I'm saying, bro. I used to. My mama made me start. My mom and my dad made me start paying for them shits myself. It was like, you gonna keep breaking controllers, you gonna pay for them. But yeah, this is definitely because it's like, I don't know, it's kind of like sports. Not saying that you don't get mad when you get blown out, but like, you get blown out, it's like, damn, we got our asses kicked. 50-0, 57, damn, all right. We got a lot we need to work on. But when you lose a close game, like a 35, 38, 36, 35 or some shit like that, bro, that shit.
After all this time, I get
That
it.
shit.
The monster that killed Grandpa.
That hurt way worse. A loss is a loss, but some losses hurt way more than others. And I think I say that to say it's like, Like if he just be socking me out, he got 4 or 5 bars of health, and he beat me, then it's like, all right, I just got whooped. But like when it be close, I be having him all the way down, and then like I be 2 bars up on him, and then he just do some fuck shit and beat me. That'd be annoying. Yeah, cause if you lose by a field goal in football, it's like everything you get smoked. It's so many reasons why you got smoked. You get beat 50-0. It's so many reasons. Like it ain't one person. It's the defense. It's the offense. You talking about it's special teams. There's many places of the game where you got your ass whooped. But like a field goal, 1 point, every mistake. I remember that playing football, going back and watching film is just like every mistake is magnified because it's like, dang, that one thing. If we would have did this, if we would have got that extra yard when we was 3rd and 1, like. If we would have did this, if we would have went for it, if we didn't go for it, if we would have, kicked a field goal instead of, and if we would have went for 2 instead of an extra point, it's like, it's so many things that get magnified when you lose a close game than when you get cooked. When you get cooked, it's like, not that nobody cares, everybody got stuff to say, but it's just like, bro, you got beat, bro, you let your man, moss you. Well, shit, you gave up, you missed your tackle, or you got ran over. It's like, it's so many points. If you get beat 50-0, there's so many things wrong. But you miss a close game, man. That drop pass, and then again, it's usually stuff. And it might be stuff down the line that you late in the game that you mess up on. But it's usually like silly things that happen in the beginning of the game. And you just be like, dang, I wish I could take that back. Like, I wish I didn't run out of bounds, and I just wish I would have got that extra yard or something like that.
I need to beat this guy, no matter what.
So I say all that to say, I've been getting beat 50-0 right now, but I need
for the tiniest chance
to lock back in.
If I die, I'll see you in the next world.
I'm trying to.
At least I'll get to apologize to you.
I'll break you.
Just that grab, man. That grab is killing me. Yeah, I shouldn't have got that flag. Yeah, just the penalties, especially penalties. Penalties be the one. That's where we be having to run. Like when we was playing ball, like we had to run. Every penalty was like, I forgot how many yards it was, but or a sprint or something. But yeah, it was definitely penalties. Like so many things. It's just like the little things. Okay, let me lock back in. Eat. Alright, cool.
I'll vaporize you.
No. After all this time, I get it. The monster that killed
Oh, that grab.
and the one that destroyed the tournament arena. All of that was me? I owe this to you, Chris. I need to beat this guy. No matter what. I'll have to use every ounce of my energy for the tiniest chance at victory. If I die, I'll see you in the next world. At least I'll get to apologize to you.
I'll break you. Die.
Damn, he's sucking me out. Damn. Alright.
I'll break you!
All right, back to the old strategy. I had a little thing going when I was socking him out, but I guess the computer caught on to it, and he been doing that little grab thing now. I got him. So I got like 30 minutes. I'm gonna beat him before I go to my show.
After all this time, I get it. The monster that killed Grandpa. And the one that destroyed the tournament arena. All of that.
I'll break you!
No. After all this time, I get it. The monster that killed Grandpa. And the one that destroyed the tournament arena. All of that was me? I owe this to you, Graves. I need to beat this guy. No matter what. I'll have to use every ounce of my energy for the tiniest chance at victory. If I die, I'll see you in the next world. At least I'll get to apologize to you. Get ready to see the real stuff.
Why did he let me do the command, man? That's stupid. That's weird that it don't be letting me. Like, I be pressing the button and it doesn't do it.
Vaporize you! I'll break you! I'll vaporize you!
What's up, y'all? See some more people popped in. What's up? Currently getting smoked out, but that's gonna change here shortly.
I'll vaporize you!
No.
Oh my goodness! All right, starting the game with that is crazy.
I'll break you!
No. After all this time, I get it. The monster that killed Grandpa. And the one that destroyed the tournament arena. All of that was me? I owe this to you, Graves. I need to beat this guy. No matter what. I'll have to use every ounce of my energy for the tiniest chance at victory. If I die, I'll see you in the next world. At least I'll get to apologize to you. All right, let's go.
How did mine get canceled out? I did it before him. Oh. I did it before I. That's crazy. You raggedy bitch.
No. After all this time.
Coming out getting hit like that in the beginning is like I'm not even in the fight for real like that.
No. After all this time, I get it. The monster that killed Grandpa. And the one that destroyed the tournament arena. All of that was me? I owe this to you, Gramps. I need to beat this guy. No matter what. I'll have to use every ounce of my energy for the tiniest chance at victory. If I die, I'll see you in the next world. At least I'll get to apologize to you.
I'll break you! Vaporize you! I'll break you!
You got me. I'm not lowering the damn difficulty.
No. After all this time, I get it. The monster that killed Grandpa. And the one that destroyed the tournament arena. All of that was me? I owe this to you, Gramps. I need to beat this guy. No matter what. I'll have to use every ounce of my energy for the tiniest chance at victory. If I die, I'll see you in the next world. At least I'll get to apologize to you. Body, don't fail me now.
Shit! I'll break you!
What was that?
Just for that, I'm going to crush you like a grape! I'll break you!
Mike, what's up, man? Wild boy Mike, what's up, dog? Still trying to beat this fucking ape, bro.
Vaporize you!
Sound like goddamn Uncle Ruckus. This damn monkey. That 20 minutes turn into another day. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Yep. Yeah, because stuff transpired that I wasn't planning on happening. So something I thought was gonna be quick wasn't quick. It's all good. It's all good.
I'll break you.
So is life.
No. After all this time, I get it.
I that's my word though. Like I'm gonna have a
And the one that
consistent.
destroyed the tournament arena.
Cause that's the thing. Like life on life, and you can't keep chalking stuff up to like stuff going on. If I want to do this consistently, I got to get a consistent schedule. So
I'll have every ounce of my energy.
I'm definitely this week. That's my word.
If I
I'm getting some artwork made, so I don't know when that's gonna be done. That's the artist said about a week. Just to be like when I post, like, hey, I'm going live right now. I'm going, I'm doing this. So, like getting that made, and then that's cool. But I am getting regardless. I am gonna get a consistent schedule, like a what? I wanted to do the Kamehameha this entire time, and it didn't do it. I want to get a consistent schedule down to where it's like, all right, people know that, all right, this is the day that Ice is streaming. It's probably definitely be like a Sunday, Monday situation. I want to get a third day in there. I want to start doing recaps and stuff, but just get it consistent with it. Because I hopped on stream and then I disappeared for like, like 2 weeks almost. So, it's just one of those things like I can't be mad at my streams not doing numbers or nothing if I'm not consistent with it. So good. I mean, that was part of it, just take care of the family. I see he broke his finger, so dealing with that was trash. Having to deal with that. He good now. He back. His first game back is Wednesday, but he was out for like 3 weeks. He was out for like 3 weeks. With that, and that was just a stupid situation because, I don't know if you guys ever had to deal with like a physician's assistant, but like sometimes they don't be knowing shit. And then this physician assistant didn't know shit, and how do I do that? I gotta get away from him because I know he's gonna try to do it. Damn it. Yeah, I had to deal with a physician's assistant, and then like she's like, okay, come back in 2 weeks. We're gonna get him X-rays and stuff after he fractured it, and then we did X-rays and stuff, and they was all like, oh yeah, it looks good, but it's gonna be another like 12 weeks, and we was like, what the fuck, 12 weeks for a finger? Like, that's something wrong with that. And I was just like, I don't want to discredit nobody's profession or anything like that, but it's just like, all right, let me talk to a doctor. Like, you a physician's assistant, sometimes, you might be off. So, like, let me talk to a doctor, like the doctor that he's supposed to, like the doctor's office that he goes to. He just wasn't available, but we wanted to get him in and get, some care done to his finger so it can start the, the healing process. So that's why we, just said, okay, we'll do it the practitioner, but that lady saying some fucking 12 weeks, we was like, absolutely not. So I called back, like, and I was just like, hey, we need to talk to the doctor. Like, have him look at Icy's x-rays and tell us, if it's 12 weeks, it's 12 weeks. But I ain't never heard of no freaking finger taking 12 weeks to heal. I done tore my meniscus, and it didn't even take that damn long. So I don't see how a young kid, he ain't no old man who heals slow, like he's 15 years old. I ain't never seen that shit take that long. So then they look at it. I mean, he looked at it. He called me. His doctor looked at it, and because he's a sports medicine doctor. He literally the doctor for the NBA team, and the Suns. So I don't know why I said the NBA team. But he's a freaking professional fucking sports medicine doctor, which is why he be so busy. But he looked at it and he called me, and then the first thing he said, hey, I want to apologize. Like, I don't know what the fuck she was talking about. He didn't say fuck, but he was like, I don't know what the hell she was talking about. He's good to go. He can play now. He's good. Just tape his fingers a little bit differently. You got to tape his fingers so they're like a little bit more exposed now so he can bend them, but he still needs to have his fingers taped from now on, but he's good to play. It's like, bro, how the fuck you go from 12 weeks till he's good to play now? That's great. I mean, it's good news, but it's just annoying because it's like, what if I was one of them people that, was just like, okay, and took her word for it and was just like, okay, I see you out for the season. Because 12 weeks, that's the rest of the season. He only got 4 games left. So what if I would have just been like, no, you got it, you're good. and then he just go out and he had a healthy finger this entire time, and he just missed this entire season because I wanted to listen to this lady. That's what I was so annoyed about. It's just like, and then if if the doctor, as mad as I would have been, if the doctor would have been like, nah, I looked at the X-ray, it's actually gonna be 12 weeks, then it's like, all right, like fuck, like this sucks, but all right, we'll have to deal with it. But
all of that was me. I owe this to you, Gramps. I need to beat this guy, no matter what. I'll have to use every ounce of my energy for the tiniest chance at victory. If I die, I'll see you in the next world. At least I'll get to apologize to you.
Vaporize you!
I will say that's cool. But I mean, I guess Goku always had that "if I die, I die" mentality. But he was just like, all right, man, I'm either gonna avenge you or I'm gonna see you soon. One of the two.
Just for that, I'm going to crush you like a grape! Vaporize you!
Yeah, because he never really dies. Goku dies all the time. Goku didn't die about... Goku didn't die about 50, 11 times. Goku's died... He died... Raditz, he died. Cause I forgot already. What's his name? The Special Being Cannon Piccolo killed him. He died, but they always bring him back to Dragon Balls. Yeah, he didn't die of at least 5. He got the flu. He got COVID. He died from COVID. Do the Android Saga, he got COVID. Cell Saga, he got packed up. Packed up I don't think is the right word. He died in the Cell Saga. He died with Boo. Yeah, like that nigga Goku be dying. If he ain't gonna do nothing else, he gonna die. He gonna die and save the day at the same damn time. I ain't seen nobody die and save the day so many times.
Tournament arena. All of that was me. I owe this to you, Gramps. I need to beat this guy, no matter what.
That boy had COVID before anybody. That Toriyama was ahead of his time, man.
If I die, I'll see you in the next world. At least I'll get
That's when Trunks came from the future with the vaccine. You know. And then, Goku a black dude, so he was skeptical. I'm so happy that I'm so happy that Android Saga and the stuff with that didn't happen at the same time of COVID, because they definitely would have been using to get the anime people on board to take the shot to get the vaccine. They definitely would have been using. Look at Goku. Look at him. He got COVID right now. You know how crazy the anime world would have been if that was going on during that time? They definitely would have been using that as a point of reference. The memes would have been crazy.
Just for that, I'm going to crush you like a grape! I'll break you!
The memes would have been crazy for that. I know for a fact, especially if it was at the same time that. Damn, I was kind of getting them for a second. At the same time that the because the CDC was, when they was getting people trying to get people vaccinated, they were doing everything in their power. So at that time, anime was going crazy. Anime was huge. Doing COVID and stuff like that. That's when it blew up and went to this level that it's at now. If if Dragon Ball Z and Trunks coming with him coming with the antidote and him getting sick, man, I know the CDC would have been like, what's popular now? What can we do to get people to take the vaccine? Oh, Anime? Okay, what's going on? What's the most popular anime right? Because Dragon Ball Z would have been by far the most popular anime during that time. They would have came out like, okay, well, what's going on in there? Oh, he's sick right now? All right, well, let's try to pay Toriyama $10 million to say that Goku got COVID, and we're the Trunks of the world, and we're gonna save you. I don't put it past it, especially to see what they was doing. They was giving free Popeyes. Was it Popeyes? They was giving free food. They was doing. They was giving free. I don't know. I don't even want to get to line, but the stuff that they was doing, free Chick-fil-A. Was it free Chick-fil-A? I don't know. I think Chick-fil-A didn't do it, but they was giving, a lot of places was doing like stupid stuff that wasn't. I guess. I'm not saying the vaccine wasn't worthy, but if you didn't want the vaccine, or if you were on the fence about it, it wasn't nothing super crazy that you'd be like, okay, I'll actually consider it now. I was on the fence, but y'all said a free strawberry biscuit from Popeyes. I'm gonna do it now. That was a thing that was so insulting as a people. It's just like, you think if I was on the fence about this, that this was gonna put me over? Like this free spicy chicken sandwich was what was gonna put me over? Come on, man. You got to think better of us, man. You got to put rent on the table at least, a free month's rent or something. Give me a free month's rent. Then we can kind of have that conversation. But a freaking leg and a thigh, fam, bro, you're wild.
I'll get to apologize to you.
I want to actually look it up though. I want to see all of the wheels and deals that they were. Ooh. I want to see what they was giving. I can't remember. I just remember it being so outlandish that I was like, bro, you guys are playing in my face, saying that you'll do this. You'll give me this free thing. Because if nothing, the value of it, the value of whatever it was not even over like $50. I think they was like, we'll give you a tank of gas or something like that. Not even a full tank. We'll give you, what is this? What is he doing? What is this? What is going on? Whoa! Oh, I'm glad I missed that. Jesus. I have to look it up. I want to look it up. After I beat this bum, I'm going to look it up. Because I want to see what things... I just remember the value not being crazy. And I just remember just being like, bro, that is disrespectful. Thinking that, again, if you got it, you got it. If you didn't, you did it. Now, I'm not, here to judge anybody for whatever reason. But my thing is, if I was on the fence about anything, you think me as a human... that damn, you think saying we ever conversation? Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if that come out, if they, you just fall, you sleep at 3 a.m. It's 3 a.m. and you just, you fall asleep and then an infomercial come on and be loud as hell and it wake you up. If you got, I don't think that's gonna happen, but if it did, I can't say that I'm surprised. I can't say that I'd be surprised. But yeah, I think everything that they was giving was like $50, $20.
After all this time,
it wasn't a crazy amount of like that was worthy of what you felt, at that time was your life.
Was me? I owe this to you, Kratos. I need to beat this guy. No matter.
Because if you're on the fence about it, or if you don't want to do it, most of the people that I talked to that were either on the fence or didn't want to do it, they were just like, hey, I don't trust it, I don't want nothing in my body, da 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 da. Whatever reason they had, not saying right or wrong, whatever reason they had, it all came back to something with their body, something of how they feel about their health or whatever it is, or they don't want to end up in a certain way. So you think if I am crazy about my health or my body or not doing something, that I'm going to let a a spicy chicken sandwich. A spicy chicken sandwich. That's what it was gonna give me. People be really playing in our faces. It had to be a Dr. Stone facts. It had to be something, man. I gotta get something out that bargain. Let me be the first. Shit. If I'm gonna be the first, let me get the benefits of it. Okay. Let's go!
I need total focus to use the spirit bomb. It'll only take about 10
Let's go!
Come on. Give me just
Ah!
seconds to concentrate.
Let's go, bitch. That's what I'm talking about, man. Took me a little over an hour, man. Damn. Damn, man. Hit his ass with the most electrifying move in anime entertainment today. The People's Kamehameha. Good shit, man. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you. Appreciate y'all's support, man. I wouldn't have got through this without y'all, man. I appreciate that. Damn, man. I need to talk more. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I need, y'all energy. That's what it is. I just hit his ass with the streaming equivalent of a spirit bomb. That's what I did. Y'all gave me y'all energy. That's what it is. I couldn't have done it without the chat. Y'all gave me y'all energy, and I hit his ass with the spirit bomb, just like Goku hitting his ass with the spirit bomb right now. This is a group thing. This is a group. What happened? It's still. You get it. You get what I'm doing. I wouldn't have made it without y'all. I hope he don't get back up. You know, them games be like, oh, that was just the first part, and you got to redo the whole thing again.
This miserable planet won't be around anymore. Die!
There it is. Get out of my face. That's what we did. He had us. What's the pinky meme? That nigga had me scared, but I held my own shit.
Do what you're gonna do to me, alright? Take your best shot.
Damn you, Kakarot! How dare you leave a scar on my beautiful face!
The first part battles. The first part battles, bro.
Just for that, I'm going to crush you like a grape!
The first time you play it, you be like me right now. The only reason I know that nothing comes after this is because I watched the anime, I know what's gonna happen, but also too, it's just like I've seen people talk about it and play it, and after you beat them, you beat them. But the first time that you play it and you hype, and you just imagine all the stuff I just did. I'm talking to y'all in the chat. I'm hype. I'm getting spirit from everybody. and you win, and they like, fam, you got another round. That's sick. Look at Yajirobe ass. Yajirobe coming in clutch. I think that might have been the last thing that he did. I actually forgot what happened, so I'm gonna watch
This
this.
is it. This must be the spirit bomb. It's all up to you now.
What the heck are you doing just standing there? You gonna throw the dang thing or what?
No choice now. Take this! Ha!
What was the other win that he got?
I promise.
Oh, they did the Krillin and Gohan did the hee hee. They did Krillin and Gohan. Y'all know that and Magic Johnson was talking about that clip of him. He's like hee. That's what he did. He hit him with the give and go. Oh, he killed the demon in Dragon Ball. Okay, I didn't know. I think we were talking about this on the last stream. I didn't know Krillin got killed in Dragon Ball. I did not know that because I never watched Dragon Ball. Yo, I died. I think it was on stream when I found out. I died because I looked it up. And it showed that he got kicked in the head. When I tell you I cried laughing when he got kicked in the head. And I don't know if they ever showed it, but from yeah, okay, that's what, because I remember you saying that he got his skee ball kicked in. Yeah, okay. When I watched the little clip, I started dying because they didn't show him get kicked. They just showed him just out there, like laid out. When he found him, he was just like, what happened? The tournament messed up, he got kicked in the head. What was going on? When Goku found him, that's hilarious. I don't know if they ever showed it or like when they did a flashback. I don't even know who killed him, who kicked him or killed him, but that's hilarious. Okay, here goes. Here's a list. Here's a list of the things that they had for free if you got the antidote, I guess, if you will. The Budweiser was given a free beer. Okay, so that's what, at the most $10. You get a cheesecake from Junior's. I don't know where that's at, but say they got the craziest, most expensive cheesecake you ever had. That's $50 maybe, and that's crazy price for a cheesecake. One free glazed donut every day from Krispy Kreme. Every day? Is that like both days that you for a year? That might be the best one. That's actually, I mean, from a business perspective, that ain't nothing to Krispy Kreme, I guess. But so they don't pay nothing. Junior's cheesecake is fire, but not $50 fire. How much do they charge? I don't know. I'm not a cheesecake guy. The only cheesecake I know is Cheesecake Factory. So I don't eat cheesecake like that. I'm not a cheesecake connoisseur. I barely just started eating cookies and sweets around my birthday. So I'm not a and even when I do eat sweets or did eat sweets, cheesecake wasn't on my list. So No, I don't know who Juniors is. I guess it's, because both of the people who comment on two sides of the country, so clearly they must be a chain. But no, I do not know Juniors. But yeah, $30 for a whole cake. So I can get. So again, $30. So I think that so far, Krispy Kreme is the most expensive one because I think a donut is like 80 cents. Let's just round it up to $1. So you basically, if you get a free donut for a year, every day for a year, that's $365. Oh, I did not know that. That's okay. That's the cheesecake that they went and walked for to go get. I wonder too, and they probably have already said this. I wonder if Combs, let's just call them Combs because I don't want to get. No, fuck it. I've already said vaccine. So if they would have struck me for that, then they would have struck me for saying Diddy. If Diddy, I wonder if he had a partnership with Juniors to shout them out on making the band as like a sponsorship deal. I wonder. And knowing that Diddy, the person that Diddy is, I'm sure that he has something like that. If he didn't have it initially, I'm sure he went back and was like, hey, I need my money. I shouted y'all out. I made my people go and get cheesecake. And part of me, I know I'm going on a tangent from what we were initially talking about. Part of me, when I was young, I was like, yo, that's crazy. There's no way that I would do that. But when you hungry and you want something, and this is probably the closest that you'll get to it. Like if somebody said you can be a famous comedian if you go whatever the distance was. Whatever the distance was and back to go get something, and you have a better opportunity to become a famous comedian or a famous actor. I'll give you this role. I'll give you this role in this movie if you go get this said thing. Because I guess it's a slippery slope. It's a principle thing. Because it's like, okay, I'm not necessarily giving up my ass. But it's like, okay, you went and got the cheesecake. Now I know I can tell you to go do anything. Now, okay, now go do this. Now go do this. Now go do this. Now go do this. Now, okay, now let me fuck. Then it's like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, no. You went and got the cheesecake. You went and got this. You slept on the floor. So it's like, it's not like a military situation where it's like I'm making you do crazy things to build up your mind and make you stronger to fight a war. I feel like that's a different thing, which that's a whole nother conversation. But I think that's crazy. I guess let me turn this down since I'm not playing. I don't know. I hang around. Even forget other comedians. My family in general, like my family, would never let me live that down. Especially, I don't feel like none of those guys. Chopper City, he probably was the most. Him and Ness were probably the most successful out of that group outside of making the band. Ness and Chopper, they had "I See You Little Daddy." Chopper had his song and stuff, and I think Ness had a song too. But those are the two guys that were the most successful out of making the band. But even those guys never really blew up. So you went on national TV to get cheesecake for another man, and your career didn't really take off like that. I don't know. I think it's a no-brainer if both of them became successful, or the band ended up being a crazy, big, huge band, or like, even if they ended up like a Danity Kane or a Day 26 or something like that, where it's like, okay, y'all saw some fame, so it was kind of worth it that you did that crazy thing, bars. But you do a crazy thing and you don't end up being popular is crazy. And I think outside of just being a man and not going for that shit, that's another risk that anybody run. Even if it's like I'm not doing nothing crazy with a man. It's just like an old lady that I don't find attractive. She like have sex with me and you get this role. It's like there's nothing guaranteed. You could tell me that, But who knows if that's gonna be the reality? That's why I just like, you know what? I'm gonna just get it on my own as much as I can, and I'm definitely never giving up nothing to nobody. But most people on those shows don't. I feel like Lotto and Cardi B are the biggest artists to genuinely come from reality. I didn't know Lotto came from that. Was Lotto on that competition with like Rick Ross? I know Cardi B came from it, but I didn't know Lotto came from it. And Lotto been rapping for a little minute. All right, let's go back because we kind of ventured off, and then I got to peace out and do a show. Staples and Office Depot, because I don't want to start nothing else. If I start something else, then but I do want to. What I will do, because I still want to play this game and I want to stream, so we might be up for one of those late night joints. Sound like I'm pulling up on a girl. That's one of my, who is that text you? That's one of my late night joints. Oh, hell no, never that. And I think it is too, not saying, at no point in my life that I'm going for anything, but I'm with a son, a teenage son, I'm definitely not going for nothing. Like, I'm from St. Louis, dog. Like, we don't play that shit. But, ain't no buts to it. We don't play that shit. But when you add a kid to it too, bro. Now, if there, and I was just talking about this, if there was a list of like movie roles that I would take when I was younger, I feel like that list was a little longer. Now that I'm older, that list is shortened, and I'm saying it was a little longer, saying that like I would have been cool with being the comic relief or the little I would have been cool being the comic relief, or I would have been cool with being the friend zone dude. I would have been cool being thug number one. I'm just sitting there with the gun. Or I would have been cool being the creepy dude that, you don't know. I might have been cool being the something gross, or something like just something that's not a complete 180 of who I am. But now, I ain't going for that. I'm not being no thug. I'm not going to be the nigga just holding the gun. I'm not going to be somebody's crony. I'm not going to be no weird stuff. I'll tell y'all one thing. I had a role. I didn't get it. And I'm kind of glad I didn't, but I didn't know I didn't know the severity. I didn't know the character. I just had one part. So I don't know if y'all ever seen it. It was the movie with Will Smith with Serena Williams and Vanessa Williams. Vanessa Williams, that's crazy. Venus Williams. What was that movie called? King Richard. So in King Richard, I guess I still never seen the movie. I went for a role where it's like a thug in the neighborhood, and he beats up Will Smith's character. So my agent got me that role to audition for it, and then I didn't end up getting it. I actually bombed that audition, but it wasn't my fault that I bombed it, because there was 2 scripts that were sent to me to do the audition, and I got one of them. Damn, I'll keep going because this is a freaking Mac camera. There was 2 scripts. I only got one of the scripts. She sent the other script, but I didn't see it, and then she didn't tell me that there was 2 scripts. So I read the first script, and the first script only had like 1 or 2 lines. It was 1 or 2 lines, and then I beat up Will Smith because his character gets beat up in the movie. So the second script was more lines. So he is more lines. He beats him up, and then there's lines after he beat him up. But I never read that script. She sent 2, but I only got 1, and I didn't see the second one till after. So I go to the audition, and then I say the lines, and then I just start like beating him up. Like there's like they let me show somebody like, okay, you beat him up, and then I start beating up Will Smith. Like I'm just beating up the air because it's an audition, and and then they kind of looking at me like, they say the rest of the lines. Like, what's the lines after you beat him up? And I'm just staring at them like, what's up, y'all? Like, and they like, your lines, and I'm like, oh, okay, my lines. So when they said that, I'm like, all right, bet, like, I got to say my lines over again. So I start over and start beating them up again, and they like, fam, there's more lines. Like, did you not get the rest of the lines? I'm like, oh, there was a second script. No, I didn't. So they give me the lines, the rest of the lines to say, but it's not a crazy amount, but it's like on the spot. So I'm like, I say the lines that I know, I beat them up, and then I kind of like break my rhythm because I got to read the lines now. And I'm like, all right, yeah, punk, yeah, you take that. Long story short, I bombed that shit. I super bombed that shit. And I tell people that when so then at that time they didn't say what the movie was. They just said it's a tennis movie with Will Smith. I think it was. It was very. They didn't have a whole lot of. They didn't tell you a whole lot of information about it. So then fast forward when the movie like 2 years later finally comes out. You know, I'm like, oh, this the movie, and I'm like not necessarily telling a whole bunch of people because I'm not gonna tell nobody about some shit I auditioned for because that's it's hella corny. A lot of people in LA, they something come out, they be like, oh, I auditioned for that. I don't want to be that guy, but I think in conversation, I ended up telling somebody like, oh yeah, whoever that thug is or the guy that whoever beat up Will Smith, that's the person that I was auditioning for. And it was like, I'm glad you didn't get it because that would have made you look crazy. Like that's the whole point that I was getting at. Because I guess the dude was like a pedophile or something, or like it was insinuated. I'm saying a lot of crazy words on this stream, so I hope none of that stuff gets striked. I just said vaccine Diddy, PDF file. I just said some crazy stuff, so I hope they just let my stuff rock. But long story short, I didn't get it, and that dude ended up being a PDF file. And in the movie, or at least it was insinuated because he had a crush on, or he was trying to get at Venus and Serena. He was trying to get at them, and they were super underage, and he was a grown man. So people was like, "Hey, I'm glad you didn't get that because that would have been a crazy road to get out the gate. That would have been a wild road to get out the gate. Now you are, now you've seen as that. Now people see me as that. I mean, and it did numbers. The numbers did very well. It killed in the box office. So millions, hundreds of thousands, if not millions, of people would have seen me be a PDF file, and I would have been on. I'll be Clifton. That's a perfect example. Mike. I would have been Clifton Powell. Like he is great, as big as Pinky is, and as funny as he is as Pinky. People still get on him about the road where he was beating people up, and I think he was I'm trying to find a grape person. I think that's one, but yeah, there's that video of him, somebody taking a recording of him, and they're like, oh, it's Clifton Powell, he did that, and he's like, man, I made so many other movies, why don't you only bring up that one? He was like, but that was your role. It's like, yeah, but I made so many other movies, why are you saying that one? That's the thing that I want to avoid. So that's what I'm saying. Like when I was younger, I would have did more roles in that realm. Nothing, no other side of the track shit, because it's like you go get. He was a oh, okay. Well, okay, woman thou art. Okay, so why don't you get somebody that's on the other side of the tracks? Because I don't know if that's a buzzword either. Why don't you go get why get me a straight man to play somebody gay when you can go get a gay person to be gay? Even if it's some down low stuff, you can get a gay man to play a straight person. They still a man. So that was never on the list. I think the furthest I probably would have went with that is if it was implied. Like, oh, if they not implied, if they was just like, oh, he gay. But there's never nothing shown. I'm not kissing nobody. I'm not hugging nobody. I'm not doing no. And again, to each his own. That's just not me. But now that list is even shorter. That was never on the list. Other side of the track stuff was never on the list. But thug stuff, comedic relief, side character, bully, like even getting punked or getting all the wimpy stuff. Like I would have went for all of that when I was younger, because it's whatever. But now it's like I'm 32, fam. Like if I'm writing it and I'm producing and I'm paying for it, I'm gonna show myself as the guy, and I'm gonna be the guy. You don't look like a thug. You'll be surprised though, man. I don't. I don't think I do either. I don't do tough guy stuff either. But I think people see I've gotten, and I'm only saying this and I only bring up thug because I've gotten a bunch of those that I had to tell my agent like, fam, nah, we're not doing this. I've had to have several conversations with my agent of like, with my former agent. I don't work with her no more, but like, I'm not doing this. And it was other side of the tracks rows. It was thug rows. It was PDF file rows. Like, and it wasn't even in big time pictures. It was just like, some short films, some mid budget, some stuff that did go to theaters, some stuff that went straight to streaming. And I was just like, stop this. Commercials? Nah. I remember this commercial that was like, they wanted me to do, it was like a two dad couple. Like, it was a two dad couple, and I'm just like, I'm out the gate. That's what I'm saying. I got on. I'm dressed like the dudes that used to run to the cafeteria. Like, no. It wasn't that. It was like a. No, no. That's crazy. No, they didn't have me in that. It was like a. It wasn't Pampers. It was like it was some type of home, like something to do with a baby. It was like a Johnson and Johnson or like a Pampers or something. Like, it was a baby involved. But it was a two dad couple, and I think it was like a baby. But I told my agent, nah. And I get it from her perspective, because it's just like, you don't have no credits, you don't have something to do with a baby. Like there was that baby was our baby, basically, is what I'm saying. that does sound crazy. That baby was our baby is basically what I was saying. But it was two dads with a baby. That did sound wild. That did sound crazy. But that I get where my agent was coming from, because it's like, you don't have no credits, you haven't booked anything. The only commercial that I did book the first literally my first commercial audition that I ever had. I booked it, and it was for a coconut water commercial, and I think I still got the video, or you can find it on YouTube. They don't have the coconut water anymore. It was called like Innovo coconut water. I did that commercial, and I lied on the commercial. I'm going to so many tangents, but it's now that I'm thinking about it, it's funny. I lied and said that I can swim, and I did great at the audition. We had a ton of people at the audition, white, black, anything, and then I lied and I said that I can swim because I didn't think it was gonna be too much. I didn't think I was gonna have to swim. It's a coconut water commercial. What I gotta swim for? But sure enough, I had to swim, and I couldn't, and I fucked the whole commercial up. Like, I was the main dude in the commercial too. Like, I was the main dude, and they had a part of the commercial where everybody jumps into the water. I'm gonna find a video and show y'all, because I'm not bullshit. I actually might post something like this on Instagram and talk about it. But they had a part where you jump into the water. So you jump into the water, but the part that you jump into the water, it's the main nigga who couldn't swim. It's like 8 feet. So I'm looking at it. I'm looking at the water, and I'm like, yo, this is deep. Pause. And then I'm like, there's a lifeguard on set, and I'm like, hey fam, I can't swim. And the lifeguard looked at me like, nigga, you can't swim. It was like a Polynesian dude, and he looked at me. He was just like, bro. I'm like, shh, like, shh, don't say nothing, but I can't swim. I'm like, give me some tips on how to swim. Like, give me some tips on, help me. He was like, all right, bro. He was like, all right, so what you gonna do? You lucky, because you ain't really gotta swim. You just gotta jump into the pool. So when you jump into the pool, the gravity is gonna take you down. When you hit the ground, your feet gonna hit the ground, immediately pop back up. Like, literally use all your force to come right back up, and then you'll come up and then just grab the railing when you come up. I'm like, bet. So I go in, I do the take, I jump in, boom. My feet don't really hit the bottom, because like how I don't know how I jumped, I never reached the bottom. So I'm cooked. Like I'm cooked. So I get down, and I don't know what it was. It was God. It had to be God, because my feet never touched the bottom. But I ended up like, I'm drowning at this point, but I ended up like, when I was reaching out, because I remember him like, just grab the rail. So I'm reaching out, and then I finally grab something, and then I pull up, and then when I pull up, I'm and everybody looking at me like nothing but God facts. Director was like cut, yeah. So I'm dying, and the director come up to me. No, it wasn't a director. The director doesn't come up to me. Somebody else, like one of his assistants, comes up to me like, "Are you okay? Are you good?" And at this point, I'm like, I'm only getting paid $1,000 to do this. In my head, I'm like, I just had moved here. Just not gonna make or break my career. If they say fuck you, you're done. Okay, you can't do commercials again. Okay, but I said, hey, I can't swim, and I'm not gonna do another take. If y'all didn't get it right there, I'm sorry, but I'm not gonna risk my life like that again for $1,000. I'll be okay. And I was broke. I had just moved out to LA, so I needed all. Well, it would have been $750 or $800 because I had this. My agent got a percentage. I needed all $750 of those dollars, but I was like, it is not worth my life. And the agent, not the agent, the assistant goes, okay, we'll figure something out. So I'm sitting there still trying to catch my breath. She go over to the director, and I don't see him. I just hear him. All I hear is, "What do you mean he can't fucking swim?" That's all I hear. What do you mean he can't fucking swim? He's our main guy. He's our hero. That in the commercial world, the main person is called the hero. He's our hero. What do you mean? He was like, this is fuck. Who is his agent? Who is his agent? Did he say we got everybody cleared? And they brought up like they brought up my actors access, or like my actors page, and they on my page, it has everything that I can do, and it's just like running, jumping, skateboarding, and swimming. He was like, look, on his page it says he's swimming. His actors access profile says that he can swim. He's like, how the fuck? He is hot. And then he kind of comes out, because he was like behind this little wall. He comes out behind the wall. He was just like, but I don't know if he was scared. I wouldn't say he was scared of me, but he never got on me about it. He was just like, all right, fuck it. So what they had to do was, because it was a set behind me. There's like a lifeguard chair, and that's funny that you say that, Ghost, because they had like a lifeguard chair, and it was like a whole beach, like pool party set up behind me. So there's like, well, we still got to get more shots of him jumping into the pool. So what they had to do was they had to shift the whole set over to 5 feet, because it was over in front of 8 feet. They had to take like an hour break to take all the props and stuff and move it over to 5 feet, so I had something to jump into. Because that's why they didn't want to begin with shallow water, because when you jump into it, you can hurt yourself. So they shot everybody's shots. They shot everybody's shots in the 8 feet until they got to mine. So they did everybody's shots, then they moved the whole set over to 5 feet, and they shot my shots, and I'm jumping into the 5 feet. And there's another part of the commercial which I'm not in it there, because they had like the brand was called Invo Coconut, and they had like a neon lamp, not lamp. They had like a neon light in the water, and everybody was supposed to swim past it. And I was supposed to be in that shot. I was supposed to be in that shot, swimming past the logo, but I wasn't because I couldn't swim. They were so pissed, and I immediately went to my profile and took swimming off because I took swimming off, man. I was like, nah, I can't do y'all like that, though. I ain't gonna do myself like that, though, boy. But that was the last. That was one of the last things that I booked, and that was years ago. I booked a couple other things like for fashion brands and stuff like that, but I say all that to say, there's a shorter list. And yeah, but I did get a lot of thug roles, which is why I brought that up. It's like I got a insane amount of thug roles, and none of my Instagram profile picture, like that's one of my headshots. So like all of my headshots, I'm not presenting myself like that. The other headshot I got like a tight fitting shirt on where I'm like, I got my muscles showing and something like I'm yoked up in the picture. And then the other picture I got on like a suit, and then the other picture on I got a jacket. So none of my headshots show thug. Big bro still ain't left no. There's, hey man, I see your shoe game. You got more than enough ways to get the ladies, man. You are not hurting for the ladies, Ghost. But none of my pictures, none of my headshots show thug. And then one of them I got on. So I took 4 headshots with like my facial hair, and then one of my headshots I shaved all my facial hair off so I can get like the Nickelodeon Disney roles. So I shaved my face for those, and then I got a picture with my face shaved. So none of the five freaking headshots that I have show thug. But I would say at least every other week I was getting roles for some type of thug. And I'm like, I'm not even doing the, because some people got the headshot where it's like half of their face in shadows, and then the other half is just is lit. I don't even have that. All 5. I'm gonna try to bring up, where are my headshots at? I'm gonna try all 5 of my pictures are nothing thug related. Yet I kept getting hella thug stuff. So to your point, Mike, yeah, there's no reason. I don't even give that energy. But they just like, black man hair. Thug. Let's make him a thug. Boom. So here's the first headshot. This is the suit. This is the suit one. And then this is, night on the town, cool guy, jacket one. And then this is like my profile picture one. So everybody that follow me on Instagram see that one. We just did a bunch of those. And then here's my tight fitting muscle man shirt. You see the pecs, you see the shoulders. Exactly. I was just about to say that. They it's stereotypical and it's stupid, but they associate braids with the characters too. None of my headshots got braids. Only time that I be wearing braids is when I need my fro to look a certain way, or my fro is getting rough and I need to re-braid my hair. And then this one. BS with my face shaved. So those are all 5. Those are all 5 of my headshots. So what of any of those headshots makes you think that I'm a thug? None of those headshots give thug energy. But those were the roles that were coming in, and then I think that's where I ain't never get a beard. And what's funny? I got some stuff dropping. Ghost, I got some stuff dropping that I'm talking about my beard. That baby face is crazy, but they used that. They submitted that one a lot too. Old Warriors looking, come out and play. I did get a couple Disney auditions, but I was always like the bully. Like none of them was as like the Corbin Blue Sky High or High School Musical I never got those roles. All of the Disney or Nickelodeon stuff I got was the bully. I was always the bully. I remember I got three of them, and they was like I was, they had me come in, and I got pretty far in the auditions. All three of them actually. I did a self tape. I sent the self tape in. They liked that. Then they had me come in, and I had on the they had me put on like a Letterman's jacket, and I was standing behind like a makeshift locker, and I was just like, all right, now you got to rough up, or you got to be tough up, you got to fight the main protagonist of the show, and I did all of that, and it got down to me and another guy, and they ended up going all three situations. They came down to me and somebody else, and they gave it to the other person, and this was post COVID, so they was like, okay, if this person tests positive for COVID, then you got it. But none of the people tested positive for COVID, so I didn't get it. But those are the only time. And then I did one show. I guess it's the show. I don't know if y'all know Scott Jackson. You see, I look like how Marlon Wayans was looking. I was looking like Marlon Wayans. Which Marlon Wayans is the GOAT, by the way. If you ever ask, I know it's unsolicited, but Marlon Wayans is a GOAT, and I would pick the Wayans brothers over Jamie Foxx. I mean, the Wayans brothers over Martin and Fresh Prince. Actually, my list is Wayans brothers, Jamie Foxx, Martin, Fresh Prince. That's another conversation for another day, but that's just me. Ice in real life a bully. If you don't laugh, then you got something for you. See, I always fought the bullies. A majority of the fights that I got into growing up was people bullying my friends, or people bullying people that I didn't. People getting bullied. It'd be fights I got over. I didn't even really like the kid myself, but I would see people getting bullied and I didn't like it, and I would take up for them. So that was a majority of my fights growing up, especially in elementary. I used to hate people getting bullied, man. That shit is whack. Damn, I forgot where I was going. But yeah, so, Scott Jackson. Scott Jackson, she was in this show, I think, called, like, Disney had this show that was like, I was like a camp counselor, or like summer camp. Something about summer camp. I did that one. Mexico, Mo people soft though. I don't know who Mexico. I don't want nothing. I ain't calling nobody in Mexico soft. They tied in. The cartels. I ain't calling nobody in Mexico soft. So they can. Hey, I ain't getting no whack saying that. And I ain't trying to have, somebody, one of my relatives' heads sitting on my car. Oh, Missouri. Okay, cool. See, camp counselor. I do a camp counselor. That was it. And then I had one more where I was a bully. I was auditioning for Blackish, and I was a bully on there. The kid, the son, I forget the son's name. There was an episode where he had a bully that wouldn't stop messing with him. I auditioned for that, and that was like one of the only times that I came in and used that babyface headshot. But again, none of my headshots. Home of Tyronn Lue. Missouri people's soft though. I don't know where Mexico, Missouri is. I don't know if that's a typo. But if you're talking about Missouri as a whole, I feel like St. Louis is separate from Missouri. But if you're including St. Louis in that Missouri, then you're fucking crazy. And you're just trolling. But because St. Louis people last on that list of people that are soft. But the rest of Missouri outside of Kansas City Kansas City and St. Louis are polar opposites from the rest of Missouri. I'm just saying that. But back to the original thing, because I done went off about 50 different tangents. Oh, Mexico. Okay, I've never, all my years of living in St. Louis, I've never heard of Mexico, Missouri. And I know where Columbia is. Columbia is where the University of Missouri is. That's like a 2-hour drive from St. Louis. But yeah, I never heard of that. Ice definitely got on camp counselor. Look, thighs hell out. I always, as an occupation, I always wanted to be a camp counselor because I thought it would just be dope. Because there were camp counselors in my life that helped me out that were really cool. Like niggas had swag and stuff, and I was just like, it was a really. They came at a time in my life where I needed like a big homie that wasn't like my father or something like that, and them niggas wasn't like selling drugs or doing hood shit or nothing like that. So it was cool to see cats that were wavy that weren't in a drug game but still had swag to them and wasn't dorky. So I always wanted to be like that camp counselor that wasn't like that. Like, hey, I'm not in the streets, but I still got swag. Because a lot of dudes that were big homies in St. Louis to me, they had swag, but they also was knee deep in the game. Whether it was gang shit, whether it was drug shit, whether it was whatever, street shit. But it was cool to see somebody that was wavy, that wasn't tied to drugs. At least to my knowledge, they might have been big time drug dealers, but at least to my knowledge, they wasn't like that. So that always, like when I was like in my teens and early 20s, I wanted to be a counselor because I wanted to show kids like you can be that guy without being that guy, so to speak. But yeah, back to the original point. Not going to no Diddy parties. Never been to a Diddy party. Never looked to go to a Diddy party. Not taking no roles that I'm a regret. Especially now. Because that's the biggest thing too. Is just like I don't want to be playing a PDF file, and I got a son. Like even if I get an Oscar for it, even if I really play the hell out of that role, it's like you kind of get in a tough spot where people see you at like that moving forward, and I don't ever want to be that. And also too, I never want to be, always be the comedic relief, because if somebody see me always as a comedic relief, it's like they gonna see me as that person always. Like, oh, he's just a comedic relief. But like I'm going for the lead role. I want to be the lead role. No, just be the lead role's best friend. To put it in anime terms, like if I come out always being Krillin, always being Yamcha, you never gonna like how am I gonna get a role where I'm Goku? The only way I'm gonna be able to get a role where I'm Goku is if I fund my own shit where I am Goku, and then people be like, oh shit, he actually can be Goku, and that's changes everything. So that's where I'm at, and that's why I'm investing in my own projects, even with Deadeye. I'm the sheriff. I'm the main person in it because I'm the sheriff. So it's like if I'm gonna be writing it and I'm gonna be paying for that motherfucker, I'm gonna be the guy. And I'm working hard for that stuff too. Like I'm taking acting classes. I'm learning, writing, watching stuff, and becoming better at my job. So it's not like I'm giving myself the lead role and I ain't worthy to be the lead role. Like I've been taking acting classes for years. So it's not like you see me and be like, oh yeah, I did okay, but if you would have put Michael B. Jordan in that role, he would have did way better. Like I don't want it to be like that. Not saying that my acting is like that, but you gotta put yourself as a guy, because I've seen so many people careers where it's like they never get to be him, and they live it. Their family life is taken care of. They retired their parents. They're set for life. Their kids are set for life. They've created generational wealth for the people around them, and that's dope. And I'm not taking anything from that from people who do that, but just for me, I know when it's all said and done, I just want to make sure that I was the guy, and I put myself in a position to be the guy. And if all the roles that I end up being the side person, and I'm still able to create, do all that stuff, cool. But I know that if I'm involved, if I'm doing it, then I'm a, go. And that's why I say all that to say, this is like an infomercial. Support my shit, so I can continue, so I can make some money off of this streaming shit. Come through. I appreciate y'all pulling up, because support my post, so I can get my money up, so I can travel and do stand up, because I want to keep doing stand up. I'm about to go to a show here in about 15 minutes. Support my shit. Rock with me. Watch. I appreciate everybody that's rocking with me, watching me go. You got to put yourself up there. But of course, 100%. Of course. I'm just saying, as far as like No, fuck it. You're right. No, you're right. Because it's just one of those things. It's just like, but I see myself as that. Like I don't see myself as under them. I'm just saying that they are a bigger draw than me. Like if you got Ice McGowan on a piece of paper and you got Michael B. Jordan and you're trying to make a movie, most people 9 times out of 10 is going to be Michael B. Jordan. Like I don't. That's not like if somebody came back to me, my agent was like, "It was between you and Michael B. Jordan. They went with Michael B. Jordan." I'm not going to be like, "What the? How? How could they?" Because come on, they're trying to. It's a business at the end of the day. So that's like when I say that, that's where I'm talking about. I'm not necessarily talking about like if we're not on the same level or how we act, because I've been putting in work. I got some more acting classes that I want to take, and you're never done getting better at stuff. I mean, Tiger Woods still got a swing coach. I always had a swing coach. I'd be like, need to have word with, but yeah, like you because just like I said with the commercial stuff. Granted, I never saw the person. I never saw the person that I lost out those roles to, because I never been one of those people. I know actors that like they lose out on a role and then they go, especially with commercials, like it's a commercial, but they go through this deep dive to figure out and find the commercial and see who the person was that beat them out. I don't do all that. If I see the commercial that I was in and I see the person, I'll be like, oh, okay. And that person that gets it looks like, if I see a commercial that I was in, or if I see a TV show or movie that I was in, that I auditioned for, that person looks nothing like me. It's never like a Corbin Blue looking motherfucker. It's never a dude with an afro with my complexion. That person, every single time, does not look like me. And it varies. It can be like a light-skinned dude with like with the OBJ was one of them. It was a dark-skinned dude with locks. It was a woman was one of them. Like, that person, whoever gets that, never end up looking like me. Because that's one of the things they tell you, like, be ready to go. When you audition for something, there's going to be 30 dudes that look like you. That has never happened. All the auditions that I've been in, the most that somebody looked like me, they had hair like me. That was it. They had a fro. Nothing else from their build, from their complexion, from their... It wasn't a bunch. And Corbin Blue is a running joke. Corbin Blue, Maxwell... Some people recently been calling me LaRussell, which I don't see that at all, which means that I need to lose some weight if y'all niggas calling me LaRussell. But it's a very short list of people that people say that I look like, which is cool. I'm happy because I never want. I've had sketches where I've acted like somebody, but it's just a sketch. But I never want to, like them people be going around being Drake or being fake Ice Spice. Like their whole life or their whole character is another person. I can't do that. I cannot do that. I try to be. Hey man, I love it. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I'm not. I am. I'm here because of y'all, and I'm gonna be consistent. I know we got off the game. We deviated far from playing the game, but I'm kind of not glad, but I guess I needed a breather after taking so many L's like that. I needed a breather, and it was supposed to be like a quick conversation about wherever we started the conversation. We started talking about the vaccine, and then we got on. I never even finished the list. Let's just finish the list for old time's sake. Staples and Office Depot. If you are late joining us, this whole conversation where I'm talking about my acting career, I was starting off reading a list of the incentives that they had people to give. They was giving incentives for people to get the vaccine. So, because we were talking about juniors. Is the cheesecake that they went and got, and I was saying, would I be willing to go do that? That's where we started, and then I started talking about my career. I need to go back and watch this because a lot of this stuff, I probably won't do it with the stream, but some of the stuff that I said can be content because I don't think I've ever told the story about me and almost drowning. I never really told the story about King Richard. And it was one other thing that I mentioned here that I feel like I can probably make a short video about, which was silly, and I didn't really think about that till now. I bombed. I did really good in a lot of auditions, but I bombed some auditions. I bombed my last real time I bombed the audition was like maybe a year ago, and it was like for Folgers or Star. It was some type of coffee. It was some type of Keurig. It was a Keurig commercial. That's what it was. It's for Keurig or somebody, and I do the basically I had to make coffee, but they didn't put how they wanted to make coffee. They said make coffee, and I don't drink coffee, so I don't know how to make coffee. So when I got to audition and I'm trying to make the coffee, the lady just stopped me and be like, "You don't drink coffee, do you?" And I'm like, "Fuck." I'm like, "Damn, how did you know?" She's just like, "Yeah, fam. You go home." They said it a lot nicer than that, but they was like, "Yeah, you don't drink coffee, and we want a coffee drinker to do this because you was fucking up. That was nobody puts that much sugar in a cup of coffee unless you want to die." Cause I was doing that shit like Kool-Aid. You know how we do Kool-Aid? I was dumping that sugar in that bitch, and I guess nobody puts that much sugar in puts that much sugar in their coffee because they was like, "Nigga, get out. You have never made coffee a day in your life," which was true. I was trying to watch, like before the audition, I was trying to watch YouTube videos on how to make coffee, and those did not help. Being from LA myself, I didn't know he was from LA. Being from LA myself, I too tried to get into acting. Did a reading for a Toyota commercial. Yeah, man. I mean, and I'm sure I'll go in depth about this whenever somebody interviews me or something like that. But like being an athlete, going into the creative space is such a mind fuck because it's like in athletics, outside of politics aside, in athletics, you do the thing, you train hard, you get the results. If I'm in the gym putting up 1,000 shots from each part of the 3-point line, from inside, mid-range, close-up, layups, working on my left hand, when I go play a game, all of that shit is going to show up. And then I can potentially go get a scholarship and I can potentially go to the league. Right? In the creative field, it's not like that. I'm going to go do a show right now. And I can go do a show after that. And I can go do a show after that. And then the next day I can do 3 shows. Then the next day I can go do 3 shows. And the next day and the next day and the next day. There's no determination. Not determination. There's no determining factor that a show, like I can go do 1 show and it's going to change my life. Like it's so ambiguous. It's just like, but doing these shows is supposed to increase my chances of getting it, but it does it at the same time. But you do the shows and you get better, so when you get a platform where a show can change your life, you're strong and you have the tools and talent necessary. Because just even in this year that I've been doing stand-up really super consistently, I feel like I'm a fucking monster. I have a whole new level of comfortability on stage that I haven't had in years, and I'm not even at the point of stand-up that I want to be at. I still feel like I got so much better to get, but I'm a dog right now. When you're talking about like Michael B. Jordan, like I feel like you can put me on any show with anybody right now, whoever you feel is a dog, and I'm gonna hold my own. I'm not saying I'll wash their ass, because those people are monsters in their own right too, but you're not gonna go to a show and be like, that nigga Ice, I don't know. That guy that opened, he wasn't that good. I mean, Ghost, that's how you know me. I did the shows with Tony. I'm not saying I'm funny as Tony, but you saw me funny enough to be like, okay, this guy, I like this guy. Unless you just follow me just for other reasons, but you saw me at that show, open for them, and you was like, okay, I like this dude. Let me follow him too, because you was already following Tony and probably Keenan and stuff before. But that's the thing. Like, that's why I do these shows, and I get better. So when I get on a show, first and foremost, I know Diddy. Yeah, I know it's not like that, but I do those shows. So once Tony feels, so when somebody like a Keenan be like, hey, or when I go to Tony, I be like, Tony, can I open for you, dog? Oh yeah, come on, yeah, you got 10. Like, I follow you because I need to practice my stalking skills. I don't think I'm the one to practice with, man. But that's one of the things. Like, that's why you work. That's why you do the show, so you can get, so people can see you and stuff. So when I'm on a stage like that, when I'm on a show with Tony, who's packing out stuff, I can be like, people be like, oh yeah, I like that guy, that opener. You know, some people said I was the funniest opener that they've seen ever, that's a great compliment. But I also don't want to be an opener forever. Yeah, all of those are dogs. Like, all of those guys are my big homies. Keenan, Keon, Tony, DC. Like, all of those dudes. Obviously, I'm closer to Keenan out of everybody. Like, Keenan's my brother. We have a show together. We had a podcast together. So, like, the wealth of information that he's given me has been immense. But, like, I got my own relationship with Keon. Keon and I, like, we talk and stuff, and it's cool. And he be like, but he give me opportunities. Like, Tony and Keon, my relationship with them is like, I have like a long conversation with them, whether it's text or in person, and then we don't talk that much. And then they be like, hey, you want to come do this? Hey, come on tour. Hey, come do this show. Hey, I'm gonna be here. Hey, I'm gonna be here. Versus Keenan, I talk to Keenan every day, damn near. And sometimes we be talking 2-3 hours. DC, I see DC. DC be so excited to see me, and he be, giving me opportunities here and there. So it's like, all of those guys, all 4 of those guys are like, my big homies, but all of our relationships is different. Like, I talked to Tony, like, to just last week. Tony and I had, like, 2 weeks ago, we had a long conversation about Cyclops and X-Men, nothing comedy related. And then I don't talk to him for a couple weeks, because it's just like, But anytime there's an opportunity for him to give me, he throw me something. Like, he going, I'm sure when he go on tour next year, when he touring, I can probably get on some of those shows. So it's like, but I don't want to be an opener forever. I don't want to be 2-3 years from now. And that's true. And I opened for Tony and Kev when they did the theater run last year. When they had the theater tour, when they did the Ball Brothers. Not the Ball Brothers, but when they did, I don't know if that was called the Ball Brothers. I think it was. But I don't want to keep being like, oh yeah, because you don't want to get in the spot where it's like, oh, you Tony's boy. Are you Keenan's boy? Are you DC's boy? Are you Keon's boy? Because it's just like, all right. Then you got to kind of work your way, because it's kind of like getting stereotyped. It's kind of like getting typecasted, and then you got to spend 2-3 years kind of getting out of that shadow of the person that you was opening for. So, all right, this is my last thing. I gotta go to this show. This is my last to speak on that. I'm gonna probably speak about this in a couple weeks or something, or talk about it on my Instagram. Super transparent moment for me. So I don't want to be eating candy and doing that while I'm trying to talk, because that shit drives me crazy when I hear people on podcasts or stuff, people chewing gum and stuff. A moment of honesty here. I started doing stand-up like crazy. The past couple years, I've been focusing on filmmaking and stuff. So my stand-up was really still good, obviously, because, at that time, you guys, Ghost, you saw me and stuff. But even at that time, I wasn't doing stand-up as much as I'm doing stand-up now. But for this year, I'm like, hey, I need to turn the corner. I need to be even more of a beast at stand-up. I need to focus on it. So since January 1st of 2024, I have been going hard in the paint, doing at least 3 to 5 either mics or shows a week. Give or take. Sometimes I can only get 1 or 2 off depending on what's going on. But I did all of that. So I've been putting in work. I'm feeling like, all right, cool. Now it's time to go. In headline, I got an hour. I easily got an hour that is that I'm happy with, that I still want to get better. So to answer your question, goes, I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna go on tour. I'm gonna set a tour up. I'm gonna reach out to this city, this city, this city. Phoenix, of course, being one of the cities, and I reached out to a couple clubs there. Not Stand Up Live, not Tempe Improv, because those are big dog clubs that, it's a business, and I don't even want to waste nobody's time. I know I can get people in, but I know I'm not pulling 350 people right now without a ton. The amount of money that I have to spend on promo to get 350 people in my show, I'm not going to make no money off the show. So that's just not a good business perspective. So I say all of this, I guess the moment of transparency is I reached out to multiple clubs, smaller clubs that had people who had similar followings to mine, around that 10 to 15,000 or less following amongst all platforms and stuff. So smaller clubs, smaller venues in different cities. Long story short, all of them niggas fronted on me. Like, all of them niggas was like, you're a social media guy. We don't see no stand-up on your page. We don't know you from a stand-up perspective. I'm like, bro, I've opened for Tony. I've opened for Kev. I opened for Keenan. I opened for Keon. Like, I'm just listing off. I have over 500,000 views across, YouTube and stuff. I've worked for All Def. Like, I'm just listing off my credits to these people and stuff like that. And I'm even including, videos of my stand-up, and all of them were saying the same thing. Some just didn't respond at all. Some responded and was like, hey, you're funny, but we don't know you and we don't trust that you can sell tickets. So, nigga, no. And some of them was just like, okay, you're funny, but, this is only a 5-minute clip. How do we know you can do an hour? Where have you done an hour? Because it's kind of like one of the things I think that one of you guys said earlier. It's like, how can I get the space to do an hour somewhere if y'all not giving me the space to do an hour? So I say all that to say is, I couldn't necessarily put a tour together because I still can, but I would have to find a venue, rent out that venue, pay for the venue, which is a couple $100s, and then, or even thousands of dollars, depending on how it is, and then pay all the comedians. Or I can do that too, but I still got to get my weight up. Like, that's really what it comes down to. Is like, I guess why I'm being transparent and real is like, them niggas fronted on me. Multiple clubs fronted on me. Smaller clubs. These ain't Tippy Improv. This ain't Stand Up Live. This ain't the DC Improv. This ain't, Stardome or no one like that. These are like smaller clubs, and all the niggas fronted on me. So it's like, except for the Nightcap in LA, they showed me love because those are my people. But like, Ghost, you might know, but like, Mic Drop and places like that fronted on me. Even smaller venues that do comedy that's not even comedy club fronted on me. So it's like, yeah, that's what I did. Yeah, even the one at Mic Drop, yeah, fronted on me. Nigga didn't even hit me back. He said that he gave me a date, and then it was for the Mic Drop in San Diego, and I'm like, dog, I don't want it in San Diego. Like, I don't live in San Diego. I want the one in Phoenix, because I know people in Phoenix. So yeah, even them, they fronted on me. So it's just like, but it's like, and then it's just one of those conversations where it's like, I gotta be honest with myself. If anything else, I'm honest with myself. It's just like, niggas don't know me. And from a stand-up perspective, they haven't seen, for whatever reason, I need to do the work. I need to get out there. So now I got a ton of more content coming out. I got, keep working on stand-up. And what I'm most likely going to do is just in a couple places, LA, Phoenix, St. Louis, even in clubs, even the smaller clubs in St. Louis fronted on me. I'm like, bro, I can sell tickets, because that's really what all it comes back to. We don't really give a fuck how funny you are. Can you sell tickets? You haven't built a resume of selling tickets. So that's really what it was. And they're like, we can give you like a Tuesday or a Wednesday or something like that. And it's like, all right, that's cool, but I really want a Saturday show. So, it's kind of a give and take. Like, so long story short, niggas fronted on me. So that was just kind of like my anime, I guess, even more motivation to get my weight up. So that's what I've been doing, man. I was just like, I'm going to spend these next, 5 to 6 months really getting my weight up, really beating the pavement, going hard with content, anime content that's personal to me. Father-son stuff, if I bring up stuff about Icy, and I'm just keep doing stand-up. But what I'm probably going to have to do is rent out some spaces, like rent out a small venue that hold like 50, 60 people in St. Louis and in Arizona, and a couple of spots like Portland or New York, or no, I mean DC, where I know I can get some traction. I know I got some family and friends over there, and probably put together a tour like that, because I wanted to tour in October, but it just didn't pan out that way. So now I'm push my tour back to like probably March, April. But that gives me some more time to, one, get even better at stand up, but also to get my weight up into the social media streets. And when it's time to go out, I'll be out. And that's the thing too, to your point. Like, weekday shows are hard to get to, and I want to make sure that I want a Saturday show. And that's basically like, that's why they was really fronting on me. They're like, okay, we're not going to give you a Saturday show because we're not sure you can sell tickets. And I'm like, bro, I promise you I can sell tickets. But, if you're a business owner, some people can't go off of promises. It's like, okay, I can give you a Tuesday show because I don't give a fuck. It's Tuesday. If we don't make money, we don't make money. But I can't give you a Saturday show. But it's easier to get a Saturday show, a one-nighter, if I got my weight up. And I ain't got my weight up, or people know me in the stand-up streets, and they don't know me as much as I would like them to. So, all of that being said, and I would never put Tony or Keon or any of those guys in those situation, or Keenan. I would never put those guys in a situation where I'm having them talk to the clubs for me. I wouldn't do that because they've done more than enough for me by giving me a spot. I would never put them in a situation where I'd be like, hey, Tony, can you hit this club for me? Hey, can you do it? I would never do that because they already given me the opportunity. It's up to me now to do something with that. But yeah, that's that. We went off. I could have been playing this whole time. I said I was going to chat a little bit, but I do have to get to the show. But I'm going to just say what, answer back. Some typecasts ain't being bad. Able to compete with juggernauts like Tony and Kev will set you up to kill. Oh, yeah. Of course, which is why if any of them ask me to come out, I'm not going to be like, oh, no, dog, I don't want to be in your shadow. You fucking right. If either one of them text me, hey, you want to go on the road? Absolutely. I'm not saying that like I wouldn't take it. Shit, absolutely. But I'm just saying at a certain point, while that is happening, I need to be becoming a juggernaut on my own. So if it's like, so, for instance, kind of how I see this is, if I go on the road with Tony and we do Phoenix, and we do Phoenix, we do it, I don't know, February 25th. I'll be like, hey, guys, thank you guys for coming. I appreciate y'all. I got a show. I'm back March 1st. I'm headlining March 1st. So you like me the little 10 minutes, 15 minutes I did right there? I'll be back March 1st. You'll get to see me for an hour. Like, that's kind of where I want it. And then it's where it's like I'm big because I want to bring people on too and help people out too. So I'm just saying 5 years down the line, I still don't want to be hitting up Tony and Kev and being like, hey, y'all got any openings on y'all tour, man? Like, that's the space that I don't want to be in. But yeah, I would never lie to you if I won't tell Tony to text me. But hey man, you come? I'm going on tour. You coming? You goddamn right, I'm coming. Pause. My fiance and I saw a woman from APE Elementary. I didn't know she did stand up. She probably Janelle James. Janelle James is a beast. We've been trying to get her on. She follow our Bonfire Story page and she follow us. So we just need to shoot our shot and get her on Bonfire Stories. But Janelle James is funny. That's the only person I'm assuming because I don't think there's any other stand-up comedians on the show other than Janelle James. But yeah, she's hilarious, and I would love to get her on a show or even do a show with her. I respect the fact that you're being honest about this. You're a genuinely funny dude, and it sucks that it takes only you shine with. Yeah. I think I'm being transparent. Just like other guys, Keon, Tony, and all of those guys, they're always, other comedians, they are very open and honest about ticket sales and stuff. But it's like, nigga, I'm trying to get to the show to even get the ticket sales, And their job is a lot harder than mine because they're trying to sell out 6 shows, 7 shows. I'm just trying to get one show to try to sell that show out. So like we there's different levels of struggle, but I mean it all comes back to working. Like it all comes back to working and being consistent, which is why shit gets kind of frustrating. It's just like I need to be dialed in and consistent, which is why I went public and said like, hey, I'm posting a video every day, and if I don't, then I owe y'all lunch. Because it's like I need to have that extra motivator. And even the videos I've been posting are bullshit. Because it's like, not bullshit. The new Yu-Gi-Oh stuff is cool because I made that. That's new shit. But like some of the stuff, some of the days I just been posting just to make sure that I stay on top of it. But it's like, no, I have to sit down. It's just the editing. I have so many fucking videos. I have like it's just so many videos that need to be like, it say, I don't know if y'all can see it. It says videos five. I can't see. It's bright, but it says 5,793 videos. Some of those videos are bullshit videos, or just like, you know, me screen recording some silly shit, or me fucking with Icy or something like that. But at least 200 to 300 of those videos are shit that I've done and I just haven't edited. So I just need to take the time out to edit it, schedule it, and post it. But I say all that to say is like, I gotta get my weight up. I wish we got more of that you and Roxy. You talking about the presidential fitness or the anime one her and I just did, and I just never posted the rest of the episodes? I know how you feel on editing. Man, the editing is a bitch, man. I just be, cause that's the thing too. Like I'm, like, and y'all see my stuff, which I feel like why people like my stuff is because like I'm like, I know nerd stuff, but I'm also very in touch with like the culture, if you must. And there's so many layers to my edits because it's like I'm making a Full Metal Alchemist reference, but I'm also making a Black Rob Woe reference. Like, so I gotta go get that video of Black Rob, but I also gotta go get this snippet of the Elric brothers fighting, I don't know, Lust or somebody like that, and I gotta go get that. Then I make this joke about Chris Brown having a lisp, so I gotta go get this Chris Brown lisp video, and then it's so it's so many. Then I'm making this, so it's like, that's what I'm saying. Killmonger, I shot that shit in August. And it took me 3-4 weeks to do it, and I fuck myself over because I do so many takes. Like, I'm such a like perfectionist when it comes to stuff. It's just like, nah, I don't like that. Let me say it like this. Let me say it like this. And then when I go to edit, I be about to beat myself up because I go to edit and it's a fucking 7-minute video of me just saying, what's one of the lines I said? But he from Persia or something like that. Like, there's a 7-minute video of me saying, but he from Persia in different ways. And I'm just sitting there editing like, fuck, bro. Why did you spend 7 minutes saying this? So I got to be better in the filming process by not doing so many takes. And exactly, the Prince of Persia. But he's from Persia. Like, I'm like, I would have to find a video and we can kind of do a deep dive into some of that stuff. But there's literally a video of me doing take after take of the same. Now, y'all got to see this shit because I want y'all to know that I'm not. This is 7 minutes and 52 seconds. What am I doing?
I'm you from the future.
I'm you from the future.
YouTube.
This is a 7-minute video, fam.
No, you idiot, that's not good. No, you idiot, it's not good. Ever since you made this hairstyle, every black video game character, cartoon character, anime character, and live action character has that damn hairdo.
Now I'm gonna do it again.
No, you idiot, it's not good.
What was wrong? What was wrong with that take? What was wrong with the first one I did? That was fine. I said all the lines how I wanted to say it. But yet I spent 7 minutes doing that. I'm my own worst enemy. I am my own. When I go to edit, you gotta understand. I be so mad at myself. I be so mad at myself. That video is a 3.5 minute, a 4 minute video. When I went to edit it, I had an hour and 20 minutes of footage. So I say that to say, I gotta keep working harder, but I need to work smarter. And I am my biggest critic. And Roxy gets on me about that shit all the time. All my friends, Keenan, everybody get on me about that shit all the time. That hairstyle was crazy. Shout out to my sister, who did that. Yeah, that hairstyle was wild. That's what I'm saying. Some of the tech, what be so mad, make me so mad. I gotta go. But what make me so mad is I do that stuff and I end up going with the first take. Yeah, like that's Shout out to the hairdo because I had to do something. I had to do something crazy. I know I didn't want to put on a wig. I know I didn't want like a crazy afro, but I had to do something that was so freaking silly and that's where I came up to. So yeah, I gotta go. I'll come back if y'all late. I'm gonna do some late night stuff because I want to continue to play this, but I gotta go to the show. I appreciate y'all pulling up for me. I will see y'all in like 2-3 hours. If y'all still up, cool. If not, I'm gonna stream. Probably won't stream tomorrow because I might stream early in the day, but I gotta hit the road to go see Icy. So this game is on Wednesday. But y'all have a wonderful night.